Greetings and salutations, comic book conversationalists from all across the fruited plain, from border to border, coast to coast, and all points in between. This is Comic Book Hangover. I'm Scott, and once again, we have a small stack of comic books that I'm going to share with you fine folks out there, so you can see what books I picked up this week. And is there something that I have that you're interested in? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll be happy to talk about it. Maybe get you to, maybe turn on a new reader. And if there's anything that came out this week that you think is really exceptional, that should have some more attention on it, there's always a handful of books that come out every week. They're amazing and don't seem to get that much attention. Let me know down in the comments down below. I did read, I think it came out maybe a week or two ago, Briar #1 from Boom Studios. Very interesting read. I can't say if I didn't really like it, but I very much enjoyed it. And the way the story is written, I am curious enough to pick up the second issue. So Briar from Boom Studios is definitely one to check out. Now for the books that I picked up this week, I'm going to take my name off there. First things first, I did win another book from my LCS, just like I got Briar, I got a Batman, I got a Daredevil. And this week, from last week's releases, I've got Joker. This is The Man Who Stopped Laughing #1. Don't know too much about it because, I mean, it's DC, it's Joker, and they're doing some really weird stuff with Joker right now, including what I think is one of the dumbest things that they could ever possibly do, tell his real name. Like, I don't understand that idea, but whatever, it is what it is. I also grabbed this as a sort of a back issue. This is Spider-Man 2099 Exodus Omega. Somehow I missed it. I needed it to complete the run, so I grabbed that. Okay, so this next one, this is a couple of months old. This is Fables #153, the variant cover. Fables, one of my all-time favorite books. So happy that it's back. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. It's almost like it never went away. I'm so happy. And this is one, I think this one came out last week. Garbage Pail Kids Origin #1. This time I picked up the trading card cover. Atom Bomb. Is kind of cool having these this artwork a little bit larger. The only thing that's kind of weird that's really different is there's no name bar and it doesn't have the Peel Here sticker arrow on it. But awesome to have, this artwork and to be able to really enjoy it and look at it up close. I love that. All right, so now for this week, we only got actually this one I think came out last week as well. Savage Avengers #6. Only reason why I picked this up is because I found out they're going into the year 2099, and I'm a big fan of 2099. Although there was that series of one-shots that came out a couple of years ago that included Doom and Ghost Rider, Conan 2099, Venom 2099. Those weren't very good. In my own opinion, those weren't good at all. Kind of a waste of time and money for me. But anytime I see 2099 and that it's going to be sort of front and center, I will check it out and see what's going on. All right, so then from this week, I know these ones came out this week proper. Janice, Vale, Captain Marvel #4. I believe this is a 5-issue miniseries, so we're almost done with that. And Ghost Rider #7. Still on the fence with this one. I think it's. I know they when the series first started, they were talking about how it's going to be more horror oriented. I don't see it being more horror oriented. It's just, I don't know, it's like they're trying, but it's not really coming across that well. And honestly, the whole idea of what they're doing with this version of Ghost Rider, I would like some explanation as to how Johnny Blaze is still a Ghost Rider and how that fits in, because originally he was possessed by the demon Zarathos. Mephisto put Zarathos' essence inside Johnny Blaze to create the first Flaming Skull Ghost Rider, which should have been the only Flaming Skull Ghost Rider to come out that time. But now Marvel has Ghost Rider's timeline and his history so screwed up, they don't know what's up and what's down anymore. They need to really just kind of scale it back and just have, if we're going to have a multiple Ghost Riders, it should just be Blaze and Ketch. That's it. And just motorcycles, no cars. It's just, to me, that's just the whole cars thing is cheesy. But I'm going to give it, I think I'm going to give this till about issue 10. And then I'll decide whether or not I want to really drop it. Because, I love Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is my favorite Marvel character of all time. So I'm willing to give it a little bit more. I think I gave the Daniel Way, I think it was a Daniel Way run. I gave that almost 2 years before I was like, I can't do this anymore. It was just, to me, it was just horrible. But Ghost Rider number 7, wrapping up. Now, I did read Garbage Pail Kids Origins. I read this one last week, and this was actually a very fun read. I do like this, and it's weird because we got the Garbage Pail Kids, the Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids. Then we got Garbage Pail Kids Origins, and there's also the R.L. Stine books, the kids books of Garbage Pail Kids, and it's like it's the same characters, but they're all different. You know, they have different continuities or something like that, different timelines. But this one here, it's a nice version, I guess, of the origin of the Garbage Pail Kids. I wouldn't say that this is the definitive origin. It's just somebody having fun and trying to create a strong foundation of a backstory for these, which, I mean, they're really not even characters. They're just, I mean, they're all one-off drawings and paintings. So the people who are writing this have their work cut out for them because there's really no backstory. I mean, up until these comic books started coming out, these ones and the ones from IDW, until they started coming out, all we had were those little Bazooka Joe-like books, comic strips on the backs of some of the cards. But that said, Garbage Pail Kids Origins is a lot of fun. I'm also going to say that out of this stack of books that I got for this week, even though this one came out this week, this one is going to be my cover of the week because it is absolutely astounding and wonderful to see a large-sized atom bomb picture like this. And I really wish I still had my comic book room, because I would love to be able to have this on my wall behind me where I had my old setup. So that'd be awesome. But what I may end up doing with these actually is if I can get one more copy of each one, that way I have one in my box, but put these up like on a shelf, put them up on a wall, maybe get them graded or something. I don't know. But that is it. Those are all the books. That's very small week this week for me anyway. I know there's a lot of great books that came out this week, but for me, that was it. That was just a small week for me, which I'm grateful for. Next next week, I'm not even sure what's coming out next week. I haven't looked at the list yet or not. So hopefully it's another small week, because I have a stack like this at my LCS I need to get caught up on. I just hope I don't get any more trades. I ordered some more Eastie archives, and I hope they don't arrive until I'm able to get caught up on my books. But it's mostly actually it's all variant covers now. I do have a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 100 standard cover and foil helmet cover. I don't know, I might put those ones back because I'm not really reading Power Rangers anymore. I'll just get those in trades, but I don't know. I may still pick those up. I don't know. We'll see what happens when I get to that point. But that said, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out my channel. I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate the comments. The new subscribers, I'm getting super close to 200 subscribers on this, which is absolutely astounding for me, and I really appreciate it. Thank you guys all for your continued support, and thank you for continuing to tune in. If you're sharing my videos, I do appreciate that. I know it's kind of weird that I'm doing these in my car now. I'm not living in my car, but with all the kids running around, we're right next to my sister, and she's got like 6 or 7 kids, and they're always running around, plus my little guys. So this is really the only place that I can do these. So, I appreciate you understanding and, still coming along on the ride where I'm sharing my comic books. And I'm really hoping that we can get everything sorted out so I can get my collection out of storage, because I miss my comics. I tell you what, this is the longest I've ever been without my collection and access to my collection. I absolutely miss it. But that said, everybody, thank you for watching. I'll see you all next week. And, yeah, that's it. We'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.